Right. Um,
Fuck
boys,
that prick.
I have a confession to make. I let Ray in on this earlier today
Oh, I know it.
because I had to talk to somebody, but just a word of advice to you guys and the listeners. Now, this is common knowledge, but some people you need to be remembered of this from time to time. I needed it today, and no one gave me this information before today, and this happened to me. So, my word of advice is never trust a fart, because today
You shit your
I
pants?
shit my pants.
Yes.
Full on, not like, oh no, a little bit. It was like there wasn't even like two motions. It was just like I thought a little bit of fart was coming on. I had pizza yesterday, so it wasn't sitting very well. And I've been, I fart all day. Constantly I just fart. So I didn't even think. I just kind of let it, and it was just like a full on turd. Like loose.
Oh, it wasn't
stool.
like a. Oh, so it was like. Oh, gross.
Was it wet?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I want
Oh, so you had
I
dye-dyes.
shit my pants, right?
No, I didn't know if it was like a solid log or if it was dye.
No. That would be hard. I've never done that. No, this was.
That's what I was asking. Was it like a solid, like you don't even have to
Yeah.
wipe your asshole?
No,
turd?
no,
You know
but it
when it just
wasn't
comes
like-
out so solid, it does barely
I don't
touches
know how
your
often
asshole.
you guys shit your pants, but it's like a couple times a year for me. So, like, there's times where you just
How do you
like
shit your pants so much?
He's got a
so
problem. He's got a
like a
problem.
little bit leaks out and like your butt cheeks save it, and it doesn't really damage the pants and stuff. You can get away with. This was not one of those times. This was full on. I was sitting down and everything kind of spread out. And then I'm 2 levels from a bathroom, so I had
Did
a
you
duck
waddle?
walk up 2 fucking sets of
Oh,
stairs.
did anything fall out on your stairs as you were walking up?
No,
Please.
it was caked into my fucking underwear. So never say that
Right in the
that I'm
trash,
too
right?
vain. That I'm too vain on this show. Okay. No, yeah, right in the trash.
Pants as well.
Yeah, outside trash in the
Yeah.
garage. Right. No, not a trash can bag. No, just
You should have just lit them on fire right away.
no. I still got the pants on. They're fine. I just raw dogged it for the rest of the day. I was like, I'm not gonna risk another pair of underwear.
I never
You know?
wear underwear unless I have to.
That makes sense. You're from the '60s. Those guys raw.
I'm not
dogged
wearing
it.
any right now. As soon as I get home, boom, sweatpants. The sweatpants go on. My dick and balls hang free. I can't hang brain at work because I wear scrubs all day. So like, you're hanging brain at work, dude. They're gonna know right away. But as soon as I get home, I'm hanging brain all day.
Just starts swaying and swinging. Yeah, you're swinging in the front, and the tails are swinging in the back. But no, it was that was my story for the day. It was sure a little embarrassing, but it's more educational for the listeners to always remember. Never trust a fart. Make sure it's legit before you push that thing out there.
Last time I shit my pants, I was fucking 10, Rich. Do better.
You're not living, man. You're not living. Welcome to the
forbid.
Simple Mind Sports Show. Friday headlines, October 16th. Welcome to the show. Did I get that right? It is the 16th, right?
You did.
Yeah, but if living is shitting your pants at least twice a year, I'm good. I'm good with that.
I mean, you claim to party hard, Bill. Obviously, you don't party that hard.
I've puked in my own bed twice in the last year, so does that count?
I haven't puked in probably 27 years.
Yeah, that was drank everything under the sun night, mostly 10 or 12 Mai Tais and Chinese food, and I rolled over in my own bed and threw up everywhere. And
Yeah,
then I woke up at like 2 a.m. and going, God, why didn't I just go to the bathroom? Why did I literally roll over and puke in my fucking bed?
That's worse to me. That's worse in my mind. But to each their own. You're living
At least
your
I
own.
had an excuse. I was wasted drunk.
I told you
just-
I had pizza yesterday.
Ray has pizza every fucking day. He don't shit his pants.
Thank
He
you.
has. Boys, we didn't get to this last show on Wednesday. We didn't talk a lot of Patriots because Bill was telling me to suck his dick repeatedly for my
And fuck
Pasternak.
off.
Right, and fuck off from my David
Piss me
Pasternak
off.
takes. So let's get into a little Patriots talk. It feels like they haven't played in like a year. Like that Chiefs game feels a million, and that didn't even feel like real Patriots football. So feels like they haven't played in forever. Cam Newton back in the field today, Thursday. Gilly back in the field. Stephon Gilmore back in the field today, Thursday. Both expected to play. Cam Newton officially, obviously, off the COVID list.
Both of them are.
Both of them are. So that's good news. You know, maybe Belichick orchestrated the whole thing so we didn't have to play without Cam Newton again because of the whole Hoyer disaster. But my question to you guys is, how is this whole COVID ordeal going to affect the Patriots as they roll into Sunday against the Broncos? Ray, do you assume there's going to be some residual effect for Cam Newton not practicing 2 weeks and these guys not being able to get in the field, or do you think they're going to just come out and run ripshaw?
I don't know if you watched the Tuesday night special, but the Titans didn't practice for 2 weeks, and they put up 42 points.
Allegedly.
And they put up 42 points on the Buffalo Bills, who, in everyone's eyes, is going to win the AFC East this year.
Yeah, but they have Ryan Tannehill, the MVP of the league. That's Bill.
Well, that's Bill's team.
You,
I don't want to shit on them too much. Oh, Bill, do you have something to say about your Titans?
Yeah, I do. Have you seen his numbers in the last 11 games?
Yeah, everyone's seen the numbers compared to Mahomes. It's been in Twitter. It's been on every.
Hey, this is what happens when you get this is what happens when you get good coaching, not Adam fucking stupid.
Let me ask you, who won that game when they played last year in the playoffs? Not Ryan Tannehill.
Go ahead, Ray.
Can I ask a question? Bill, where did you see that?
I don't even fucking know.
Like social media, Facebook,
you heard
Instagram?
Maybe
he heard it on the
Twitter.
radio when he was driving.
Okay.
When he was
he's
driving
on social
into
media.
work.
The guy that's never on social media.
No, he dialed it into his AM FM radio on his drive into work to the farm.
I use Twitter a lot.
Someone's reciting it.
I use Twitter a lot just for news and shit.
So you think they're going to be fine, Ray? You think they're going to follow in the Titans' footpath? They're just going to come out there and
guns a-blazing, Cam dabbing on you. It's going to be a beautiful day.
I think you're
Gilmore is going to have an interception. Save the tape. Gilmore's going to have an interception.
That was my other question. Is Gilmore, Bill, is Gilmore going to lose some momentum? Obviously, look, no, I know I'm the anti-Gilmore guy in this because I called him overrated, but he's proved me right to start the season. You can't argue that he's had bad games, if not subpar games to start the season. But last game against the Chiefs was his best game, played well. Does COVID and not be able to practice take some of that momentum away, or do you think he's just got like the early season bullshit out of the way and he's good to go? Where do you stand on that?
I think you're just kind of seeing the early season bullshit out of the way. You just basically just had a bye. You didn't have an extended absence like Tennessee had. It was just an ordinary bye. You're going to have a bye. It's supposed to have a bye this week. They just moved it on 1 week. I don't think they didn't practice, but I don't think it's going to kill their momentum. This team prepares for every situation. They probably prepare for this. You never know. Excuse me. Bill's the smartest coach in the league, the best coach in the league, and you're kind of seeing it. I guarantee they run rampant on Denver. I think Denver's a trash team, and Mark Rippon's fucking nephew is a boob, and no way Denver is going to win this game. I think Cam's going to come out just fine. Again, they only missed 1 week, so it's not like he missed a week. It was a Saturday. They missed KC. Then basically this weekend was their bye, so he missed a week and a half.
Well, today's Thursday, so you're the math guy.
He's not good with days. He's good with numbers.
I just don't agree with you that they're going to come out and look like Tennessee. First of all, they're not. Bill, write this down. Their offense is not as good as Tennessee. It's not even close to as good as Tennessee. So they're not going to fucking do that. Second of all, Cam Newton is still a new quarterback in the Patriots system. He didn't look good the last time he played against the Raiders. He looked very good against Seattle, which we found out is the worst secondary in the league. And other than that, they're a running team. I don't expect them to come out and be absolutely balls on fire, running over everything. Now, yeah, the Broncos suck, so they're going to contribute to the Patriots looking good, and that's a good game to come back to after this bullshit. But I expect them to look pretty rusty, honestly. I expect them to, a 7-point first half. I don't think is out of the question. We've already seen it this year. They've had multiple low-scoring first halves. Why would you think this would be any different? And I don't give the Broncos coaching staff a whole lot of credit, but they have had 2 weeks to prepare for one fucking team. Drew Lock might be back. They said there's an expectation that he might be back. So, I think that this is going to affect him a little bit. I still expect him to win. I would expect him to have a tough first quarter, first half, and then come out and figure this shit out. I don't. I think you guys are underestimating the talent.
Vegas is disagreeing with you though, because Vegas actually added 2 more points to the spread. It's now 10 for the Patriots, minus 10.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I'll still
saw
take him
that.
at 10.
My early lines fucked me at 8.5
It was 8.
on my spite pick. It's 8.5. God damn it!
Nope,
It's 8.
it's 8.
Well, you guys are assholes.
Read the email, bitch tits.
Why don't you fucking send an email, idiot? All right,
Do
look.
it every Tuesday morning.
Mm.
Oh, you're frozen. Who's got
News
shitty
of the
internet
day.
now?
News of the day. Just broke as we're recording. Le'Veon Bell going to Kansas City Chiefs. So we had in there, do you want Le'Veon Bell to the Patriots? This was going to be my take, and I'll let you guys talk on it.
Rich, you're frozen.
I am?
Yep. Nice internet, douche.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
There you are.
Hey.
This was going to be my take on the whole Le'Veon Bell situation. I think Le'Veon Bell is a tool, and I don't even know how much he has left in the tank because he's looked like garbage because the Jets are garbage. But because the other teams that were in on him, in the Bills and the Chiefs, not so Miami, they're going to be in your way. I just wanted them so they didn't get him, and now the Chiefs, should be the favorites to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, definitely.
Just went and got presumably one of the best running backs in the NFL. I think there still is a question of what he has left and what he can bring. But a limited role in one of the best offenses in the league, he's going to be fucking good. So did you want him, and what do you think it says now that Kansas City's got him? Go ahead, Ray.
At first, I didn't want him. Like you said, he's a negative guy. Maybe a cancer to the locker room. But then I was listening to Zolak talking today. The RPOs that could have came out of that backfield with him, split backfield with him and James White, fake to one, throw to the other because he's a catching running back as well. Just the shit that Josh McDaniels could have came up with them, the two of them in the backfield together could have been really nasty for all of us. They would have. Thinking about it, it actually made it move down there for once in 20 years, Bill. I had a pulse down there. It was fucking weird. Almost had to call my doctor, but then I got out of my truck and, everything went back to normal.
Bill, where were you? Did you want him? And now that he's not coming, do you have a change of heart, or where do you stand on that?
No, I definitely wanted him as soon as he was released, and I think the Patriots wanted him because Schefter came out yesterday and said Bill called the Jets about him. And, I think the money obviously was there, and no one really wanted to give up anything, but he got a pretty decent deal, 1-year deal in KC. It's incentive laden, so I guarantee Bill wasn't going to do it, but. Ray, as you said, man, I think Le'Veon Bell would have been disgusting with Cam Newton in this offense. Yeah. You kind of saw what he did with Christian McCaffrey when he was healthy. I'm not saying Le'Veon Bell's Christian McCaffrey. I think he kind of maybe lost a little bit, but I don't discredit the fact that he was, again, under Adam Gase, who I think is the worst coach in the league. He's ruined 2 potential franchise quarterbacks in Sam Darnold and Ryan Tannehill. So I think he's doing all right in Tennessee, but I think Bell probably just did the Randy Moss thing and just quit on the Jets like Moss quit on the Raiders. He got his payday. He made $27 million for 18 games, and he had no rushes over 19 yards. I think he just quit. He knew the team was garbage. He went to the only team that was going to pay him, which was stupidly to sit out. You know what I mean? So I think that's the only reason he went to the Jets. I think Randy Moss did. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes out and tears it up with KC. Because LaShawn McCoy did the same thing last year when Buffalo got rid of him. Where did he go? He went running to KC. And then he went running to fucking Tampa. So you kind of had a feeling that he was going to pick a better team, especially now on a short-term deal.
Jets play the Chiefs in 3 weeks.
Yeah, it was also like the teams that he was looking at were the teams that are all going to play the Jets again. So he's a spiteful little fucker. Yeah, talent's there. I mean, we haven't seen it. Like I said, we haven't seen him be Le'Veon Bell in going on 3 years. So I still have that question mark. But yeah, my point stands. I would rather see him on the Patriots and not on the Bills or the Chiefs, just so the Chiefs don't have another weapon. But what about your boy Sweetness there, Bill? You don't think Sweetness can give you what Le'Veon Bell could give you? Damian Harris?
I mean, hey, he had a good week. First game, 17 carries, 101 yards. 46 yard rush.
You want to go over that again?
No, because you're gonna be a little bitch about it.
Bitch about it. It's still a good debut. I mean,
my rational thoughts on an okay running back is me being a bitch.
Yeah,
I didn't hype him up. I'm just relaying the hype that he got since training camp, and I was excited to see him And look, he's better than fucking Sony Michel.
The
He's
best
on the
part
field.
of getting Le'Veon Bell would have been getting rid of Sony Michel.
Yeah,
Oh,
Pretty sure
exactly.
I'm pretty sure Sony Michel would have been cut.
And don't forget, Rex Burkhead's he's played 4 games now, so he's a game or 2 away from being out for 4 more games. I mean, they're going to need the depth now, and that would have been a perfect signing for this.
I don't know if they need
I
the
think,
depth. They have like 6 running backs.
but
in terms of quality depth,
if they're going to target somebody, I think you're going to see it more in the wide receiver corps than you are going to see in the running back.
You know, I think corpse.
Yeah, he did.
Corpse? Did I say corpse? Sorry.
Ebonics, baby.
Whatever.
Sound it out.
No, but you're going to kind of see the strength of your team outside of your offensive line is, probably running backs the third strength of your team right now. They're the deepest group you probably have outside of secondary. So, I mean, you're seeing it. You added Le'Veon Bell to that would have been awesome, but your weakest part is your wide receiver. I think Julian Edelman's clearly a shell of himself right now. So I think if you're going to target anybody, you're going to target a wide receiver over a running back.
Yeah.
I mean,
you have to. It just sucks that Bill sucks at identifying wide receivers. He just sucks at finding wide receivers. I would more want to see him than Bill. You've mentioned Zach Ertz a lot in the past. I'd rather see them, if they're going to do anything, if they're going to make a move, go get a tight end than over a wide receiver.
He's a
they have fucking no. Where's your boy Dalton Keenray? Where's your boy? Because those rookies have not done
They're saying,
shit.
dude, I've been reading articles about them. They're like not even counting on him. The Patriots are so low on him. The Bills so low on him. But he came out this week today. I think it said this rookie class is as far behind as any rookie class he's ever had because of all the COVID shit. So I mean, that's probably what you're seeing. I mean, because even if you look back, even Gronk and Hernandez had kind of started slow. I'm not comparing these guys to them, but at least they had a preseason and a real training camp. These guys got nothing.
Bill, they don't have a target.
I know.
The 2 rookie tight ends.
Well, Dalton Keene hasn't even played.
Target. Yeah, he's been healthy scratched the last 2 games.
Well, same thing. I mean, the whole draft class right now is, I get it, they're far behind, but you need to hit. I don't think you hit real well the last 3 years, and this was a pivotal draft. I mean, Duggar looks like a good pickup, but
their defensive guys look all right. I mean, Williams
out
from last year.
What is it? The other Jennings, is that the other one?
Jennings has been playing. He got healthy scratched once, but Owino,
Wino's been he's been your best one, and that was a 6th-round pick.
So I wouldn't say that they're not hitting it, and Duggar's been an impact, but yeah. All right, a couple more here about on the Patriots. We didn't touch on this over the time period that was going on, but Jason McCourty came out with some pretty heavy-handed words regarding the NFL and how they were, fucking the situation up, making them play in Kansas City, not taking the situation as seriously as they should. And the reports were that if the NFL didn't cancel that game again on Monday, essentially the Patriots were going to boycott it. And then that's what led to the rescheduling of the Broncos game Monday to this Sunday coming up. So just any thoughts, Ray, any initial thoughts on that and the McCourtys? You standing with your boys, Homer, or do you have anything else that you took out of that?
Of course I'm sticking with my boys. He also was pissed off at the NFLPA, which I think is which McCourty? Isn't one of them on the
Devin?
So yeah, I mean, taking a shot.
They're twins,
at that.
so technically they both are.
Both are, yeah.
Pretty sure that's how they work.
And you can't tell them apart either. They're like as identical can be.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing to tell them apart.
No.
Yeah, parent trap.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
From all the reports that were coming out, Bill Belichick said they're not playing that game on Monday after Gilmore. So he's looking out for the players and the players' families' best wishes right now. So wouldn't you say that guy, you'd go to bat for that guy any day of the week? Because he's doing that for you and your family, not risking them getting sick?
I think Bill's doing the right thing. You normally don't see any players, never mind Patriot players, coming out and talking that badly against not only the league, but like you said, their
PA.
That's
the big one.
That's pretty big.
Yeah.
So it did get me thinking, what conversations are going on. Was this a Kraft move? Did he have a conversation with Goodell? Is Belichick really – it does, from everything that he's been saying to the media, it does seem like he is pretty in tune with his players and not being a football Mike Vrabel meathead, go practice.
Yeah, he's looking family first right now. And you think about his age too. His 2 kids, he's got new grandkids. They both just had babies. All these guys, and I think that's why you heard the nice things he said about like Hightower and all these guys, Matt Lacoste, Cannon, all these guys that opted out. Like it's like, okay, cool, the family first, and you're kind of seeing it right from the start.
Yeah.
And you're hearing the Patriots have been calling their shots. They took it in their own hands again. They're going to boycott the game or whatever. They're taking everything into their own hands because the NFL's not doing enough for their players, in which we all pretty much agreed on over the summer. This is what was going to happen with this COVID shit. I probably agree with the McCourties. You probably shouldn't have played in Kansas City. If you had to take two planes out with 20 guys, including your coach, that were in close contact with your star quarterback that just tested positive on Saturday.
That report's
you got to think about if you
sorry to interrupt you. The Belichick on the COVID plane has been
was it debunked?
Yeah.
All right. Well, either way, but it doesn't matter. You still had 20 players on the fucking.
Bill, they're passing new rules or whatever they're calling them
just came
today that you have to obey the 5-day incubation period that the NFL pushed out for that Patriots Kansas City game. They found out on Saturday, 30 minutes before they got on a plane, that Cam Newton was positive, and they wanted to make a play Sunday, and they pushed it to Monday. So in the incubation period, at minimum is 5 days. Doctors say 14. So yeah, no shit.
NFL says
no
10.
Shit. And then the cohort gets the positive test on Sunday, which I guess being false positive, but even still, they wanted to play on Monday. A day later, yeah, no shit, the players are pissed, and the NFL is fucking up royally. So before I get to this next question, let me just, because we're talking COVID, Atlanta shut down their facilities today. Are the NFL are they gonna figure this out, or are we gonna go?
No.
Is this going to be Bill's going to tell us he's right because they're going to play 10 fucking games this year, and we're going to have to wait 2 weeks, and then they go to the bubble?
We need 14 games out of the season just so Bill's not
You'll
right.
probably get
I need
12.
11. I just need 11. I need 9. I need anything other than 10.
I won't rub it in.
So
I just threw it out
bullshit.
there. I
Billy
just threw it out
Trash
there over
Can
this summer.
Can't give us the "I told you so" speech as he's guzzling down 40 hands.
You'll be like the Grinch with that smile when he comes on the show for the first time. Just smile.
All I said was, don't be surprised if you only played 10 games. That was my prediction. And you saw it in baseball, but you're not in as close contact with players in baseball as you are with football. You're not breathing on each other. You're not fucking sweating on each other. You're not doing any of that shit in baseball, right? Besides your own team. Now you're getting close contact with guys that are coming from all over the country. I mean, that's what you're seeing. The NFL.
I'll disagree with them though, Bill, because they're not seeing any team to team. Like the Titans didn't. The Minnesota's had no positive test after their game against the Titans, and the Titans had 20. Over
yeah, but
20.
it's still a bigger risk.
But it's not. But no, it's not. It's proving not to be a bigger risk. It's all about being within the facility and being with people. For everything I've read, indoors, next to extended period of time, being next to somebody who is contagious is what does it. So Cam Newton and Stephon Gilmore having dinner together, you got it.
Allegedly.
That's it.
Yeah,
It's
Gilmore's
not.
wife came out with that.
Allegedly.
Yeah, they didn't go out to dinner. Sure.
They had dinner. They probably had a
dinner.
Shit, they had
probably had
fucking
catering.
dinner.
They didn't go out.
And
It's like they didn't go to Braintree to get a fucking hat, you asshole.
He did. That picture came out with his mask
Bill.
down.
Okay, Ray.
Bill, whose team are you on?
All the
I straddle
breadcrumbs.
both sides,
You sensy
so
little
I'm always
fucking
right.
Patriots fans. They won't take your cami pajamas away. I promise. You can say that Cam Newton was not responsible, got COVID, gave it to Gilmore. It cost him one game, and we're going to move on with the season. That's what happened. Sorry. Jesus Christ.
What if Gilmore, Cam, and his wife?
What if?
Blame it on the pussy.
Well, we need to get the wife tested.
Yeah.
She's a looker too. Gabrielle Gilmore.
Yeah.
So
she
we need to get her tested, and then that'll completely solve.
Maybe
the story.
Stephon likes to watch other guys fuck his old lady, and that's where Cam gave him corona.
Allegedly.
No, that's my thought.
bigger
There was no
question here-
dinner. The only dinner was her pussy. That was it. That was the only dinner.
Well,
Okay.
timestamp.
Now we're getting
Why are you gonna fucking bleep that?
now we're getting in the weeds. The bigger question is the NFL going to get their shit together?
No. Fuck no. They're just going to keep pushing these games out so Goodell can make his money. All the owners make their money. That's all it's going to be.
They
It
are
all
talking
has to
playoff
be
bubble, so.
like the protocols for the NFL are not that different from the MLB. It's just these guys not giving a shit one way or another. You can't really get around that.
And do you know where the bubble's going to be if they have a bubble?
Las
Dallas?
Vegas.
No.
I
thought
heard
they said
L.A. and
Vegas.
Dallas.
L.A. and Dallas. Dallas, stripper capital of the world. Good luck, NFL.
Dude, and
Next to Tampa Bay.
wait till fucking all the
Super
Florida
Bowl.
teams. Wait till all the Florida teams start getting fucking COVID because you can pack their stadiums full now. Miami can have 65,000 people in their
They
fucking
don't have that
stadium.
many fans.
Yeah,
Tampa will this year.
It'll be tough to fill it. But I still don't even know. I still don't even know what that matters. The fans will get it off of each other because they're not being responsible down there either. It's about doing what you're supposed to do and keeping distance between people outside. People inside the facility are tested every fucking day. It's going outside of the facility, being irresponsible, buying a hat, taking your mask off, not thinking that's that big of a deal because normally it's not that big a deal. You know, the risks are pretty low. The odds are probably low that Cam Newton, you get COVID by taking a selfie with your mask off. But guess what? There's still a risk, and it still fucked you. And that's what's happening with every one of these teams that are getting it. Someone is being irresponsible somewhere down the line. And I understand that that's hard for you, NFL players, because your regular life is disrupted and you can't go out and have a regular life for 6 months, but you get paid millions to play a game, and this is the job. Do it or quit. It's not that fucking hard.
They should be more responsible like Bill and I. Bill and I are the leaders of the COVID-19.
I understand. I understand. Yeah. You COVID deniers, even though you don't believe it exists, are still doing all the right things. Last question.
I'm not a mask wearer.
Fuck that.
They're fucking idiots. Last question on the Patriots, if we have time, and maybe let's just make it quick. Jimmy G will be released by the 49ers this year. He has stunk. He's hurt. He got he got benched last game. Would you rather, the next 5 years, have Cam Newton as your quarterback or Jimmy G? Assuming that Cam Newton is going to take top dollar, Jimmy G is probably going to take something lower. Simple as that. Who do you want?
Would you like me to go, Bill?
Sure.
All right. The 49ers are 16-6 since 2019 in games Jimmy G has started in. They are 5-4 when Jimmy G has to throw the ball 31 times or more. So Jimmy G cannot come from behind. He cannot throw the ball well. As we can be seen this year, as he got pulled from the Dolphins game, he's also missed time. He missed 2 games with New England when Brady was suspended. He's also missed almost a whole season with the torn ACL. He is made of glass. He is worse than Glass Gordon. I will be riding with Cam Newton, the 31-year-old, till he's 36 years old, and I will be taking Cam Newton as my quarterback because why? He can run, he can throw. He's only missed 1 season, and he got fixed, and now he's better than ever. So, yeah, I'll take Cam Newton all day.
Season and a half plus multiple games. Go ahead, Bill.
Jimmy Garoppolo. You know, I think you could thrive in this offense, and I think you saw in the limited time you had starting that first half of that Miami game is what you could see him in the offense. I think McDaniels is a better offensive mind than Kyle Shanahan is. He doesn't tense up in big moments. You've seen Shanahan be part of 2 of the biggest losses in Super Bowl history. So
I mean, Atlanta's
in the fourth
undeniable.
quarter,
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So I think
they
I would
probably
take him.
blew it against Kansas City too.
Can I throw one more name out? Matt Ryan. I would take him when Atlanta eventually starts blowing it up. I would take him over. But I'm just saying they're going to blow it up, and don't be surprised if Patriots take a run at Matt Ryan if he's available.
I wouldn't take Matt Ryan because I think he's a walking interception. I'll take Jimmy G because of his more so because my doubts for Cam Newton have not been quenched yet in terms of injury through a whole season as a 31-year-old running quarterback. Also, when he gets paid, how different is he going to look than right now? Those questions have not been answered. I have a pretty good idea of what Jimmy G would look like in this offense, and it's roughly a little bit better than Hoyer and Stidham. And I still think with Bill and his team that you could win like that. Your upside is probably higher with Cam Newton if he gives you 100% of what Cam Newton can do. I don't know if Cam Newton can do that for 16 games for 5 straight years. So that's my answer on that. And Matt Ryan, hard pass. No fucking way.
But I like Garoppolo's offense, and he gets rid of the ball very quickly. You know, the short slants, the Patriots love to stock up on slot receivers. I think Jimmy G could feed slot receivers all day. You look at it, fucking Kittle. Look at him. The first game back after injury, he had 15 catches. Kittle's a monster, and Jimmy G just feeds him right out of that slot. So you can see that's a perfect Patriots offense.
Maybe Ryan Izzo
crazy.
Maybe Ryan Izzo could be a Hall of Famer.
I'm not saying Ryan
it's
Izzo.
the age
right
of
next
Gunner,
to
baby.
Kittle is awesome.
We got Sweetness, and we got the next Edelman and Gunnar Olszewski, and all Ryan Izzo needs is Jimmy Garoppolo to be the next Kittle.
That's all I need.
That's Billy Sleepy Eye's plan, and we're sticking to it.
I said nothing like that. Jesus fucking Christ.
That was your take. We took that at like that.
Last question in the NFL. Are the Titans and the Bills or the Bills still for real after the Tuesday night massacre? 42-16 Titans over the Bills. What did it say about both teams quickly?
The Titans are for real. They didn't practice for 2 weeks. They're 4-0. They look nasty. Ryan Tannehill looks like a quarterback that should have got paid, and the Bills stink.
Bill?
Both for real. I think, again, Bills coming off a good win. They were 4-0. You expected at some point they were going to lose. I didn't expect them to get blown out. We all picked the Bills to beat the Titans, but I still got the Bills winning the division. I don't think the Patriots are better than the Bills. I'm still taking them to win the division.
The Bills are right. They're frauds, man. It's still the Buffalo Bills. The Titans are for real. We know the Titans are for real. They went to the AFC Championship game last year. You put Ryan Tannehill up against a good coach and a good defense and a defensive mind, he's putting up 17 points, 21 points. Not putting up 42. But the Bills are fucking frauds, and Josh Allen is a fucking fraud. That dude makes more stupid decisions for a guy that's been propped up to be the next greatest thing in the quarterbacks for the NFL. Good. Are you watching him play, or are you just looking at the 400-yard stat line, 2 picks, 2 fumbles that he recovered? Do you watch him make those stupid fucking throws?
You want to hear a funny stat?
He hasn't sucked, but he's not going to lead a team to the Super Bowl.
Since 2016, he has the most games passing under 50% completion percentage, and he's been in the league since 2018.
Numbers, man. Look at Ray's head. He's trying to work. He's all fucking he's all pretzeled up on that one. I think the Bills are okay. I think they're coached okay. I don't think they're not top of the league, and I don't think they're going to win the division. I mean, they're well
coached.
City,
they're a good team. I'm taking Buffalo over the Patriots.
McDermott, they're good. They're not great. They're not great. And I take the Patriots over them 10 out of 10 times at this team. If everyone's healthy, if Cam's playing, that's why I'm so pissed that fucking Cam Newton is hat shopping, because that Kansas City game probably will come back to haunt you. If they, it's going to be an absolutely tight race to win the division, and you threw one away because you had to go buy a fedora.
So what happens if Buffalo beats KC next week? Then what do you say?
If Buffalo beats KC, I would say the Patriots should have beat KC, and the Raiders beat KC. So I'll say the same thing I've been saying all year about KC. They're due for a letdown. They're not as good as everybody thinks that. But
you won't give Buffalo credit if they go in and beat KC, or
the team that the Raiders just beat, that the Chargers should have beat, the team that the Patriots should have beat, and they played 2.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda, you cunt.
Well, you just asked me a woulda, coulda, shoulda, you cunt. Well, if the Bills win,
no,
then what do you
said it. What do you think of the Bills? Then are they for real?
That's the same fucking scenario, Bill, just the other way. I get words are difficult. Stick to your 16 and 18 money.
I just said, what does it say about the Bills? If they come in and beat Kansas City, are you going to change your opinion on the Bills? That's all I'm saying.
I said no, because the Patriots should have beat them. The Raiders did beat them. The Chargers should have beat them. They're not as good as everyone thinks they are either. And the Bills proved they weren't as good as everyone thinks they are, because the Titans just spanked their ass.
They just got Le'Veon Bell, so we'll see.
Rich, when you're arguing with Bill, just throw out a number so he understands what the hell you're saying.
Hey, Bill, Braves got fucking smoked. 11 runs, 1 inning. How are they doing? In a minute or less, please, as we're at the end of the show.
Still up 2-1.
Braves in 7. Cool.
Braves
Astros staying alive. What are they up? 3-2. 3-2 now, looking to tie up the series. That's all we have for baseball. Sorry, ran out of time for Braves talk. This has been the Simple Mind Sports Show, October 16th, Friday headlines. We'll see you on Sunday. Bye-bye.
Hey, Bill, quick stat for you. Did you know that the Dodgers set a record when they did that to the Braves?
Yeah.
Did you know what record they beat? The St. Louis Cardinals.
Yeah, against the Braves. Yeah.
Against the Braves, okay.
Yeah.
See the common denominator there?
Sure.
You know what?
Oh, sleepy eyes, Bill. Take a nap,
Oh,
bro.
I just got a text. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
Tinder,
we're done.
Tinder alert. Tinder
No,
alert.
it's